What keeps a medicine under control from early testing to long after approval? In this explainer, you will follow the regulatory framework that governs authorization, product information, safety updates, and oversight in the United Kingdom, European Union, and United States. The key idea is simple. Approval starts the life cycle, but it does not end it. Regulation spans the whole life of a medicine. It covers non-clinical work, clinical trials, authorization, marketing, life cycle maintenance, and eventual withdrawal. Clinical trial authorization and marketing authorization are separate decisions, made under separate legislation and often by different teams inside the same regulator. That separation shapes how drug safety work is organized from the start. In the United Kingdom, a marketing authorization is valid for 5 years. Renewal is applied for 9 months before expiry, and validity is usually unlimited after that. On pharmacovigilance grounds, renewal can instead be limited to a further 5 years, with one more renewal application after that. The dossier remains a living record that must stay aligned with accumulating safety and quality data. The MHRA is the regulator for the United Kingdom. Since 1 January 2025, it authorizes medicines for the whole United Kingdom, including Northern Ireland. The EMA coordinates scientific assessment across the European Union, but the European Commission grants the centralized marketing authorization and makes the legal decision. So, scientific review and legal approval are not always done by the same body. The FDA regulates the United States market and runs FAIRS, the MedWatch reporting program, and risk evaluation and mitigation strategies. WHO does not license medicines nationally. It runs pre-qualification, the Program for International Drug Monitoring, and the WHO Listed Authority Framework. Through reliance, one authority can use another authority's assessment instead of repeating it, and that approach is now mainstream strategy. ICH brings regulators and industry together to agree technical requirements that can support applications across several regions. It was founded in 1990 and restructured as a non-profit association under Swiss law on 23 October 2015. Its purpose is harmonization, but its guidance does not become binding until each regional regulator implements it. ICH guidelines fall into 4 families: quality, safety, efficacy, and multidisciplinary. The common technical document sits in the multidisciplinary family. Safety-relevant examples include the E2A to E2F series on adverse reaction reporting, E6 Revised 3 on good clinical practice, and E14 on QT assessment. Adoption follows a formal 5-step procedure before regional implementation. The common technical document gives one agreed application structure across the European Union, United Kingdom, United States, Japan, and other regions. Module 1 is regional and contains administrative and national material. Modules 2 to 5 are common. Module 2 contains summaries, Module 3 quality, Module 4 non-clinical, and Module 5 clinical evidence. The ECTD is the electronic form of that dossier. It is submitted as numbered sequences with life cycle operations, so reviewers can trace every change to every document. MHRA applications must be submitted as one ECTD sequence through the MHRA submissions platform, and that is the only acceptable route. The structure still uses European Union format modules with United Kingdom content in Module 1. A full application contains the applicant's own complete quality, non-clinical and clinical data package. Generic applications rely on bioequivalence to an authorized reference product. Hybrid applications add limited new data where bioequivalence alone is not enough. Biosimilar applications use a comparability exercise against an authorized reference biological, while well-established use applications rely on published bibliographic evidence. Every application carries core safety deliverables. These include the risk management plan, the proposed product information, and evidence of a functioning pharmacovigilance system. During review, regulators send requests for information, and those questions stop the clock. That means real elapsed time is longer than the headline assessment timetable. Safety planning is therefore built into authorization, not added later. One application produces one marketing authorization valid across the whole European Union. This route is compulsory for biotechnology-derived products, orphan medicines, and certain products for AIDS, cancer, neurodegenerative disorders, and diabetes containing newer active substances. CHMP gives the scientific opinion, and the European Commission takes the legal decision. A purely national authorization covers one member state only. Mutual recognition starts from an existing national authorization, and concerned member states have 90 days to recognize the reference member state's decision. The decentralized procedure is used when no authorization yet exists, with one state acting as reference. If member states cannot agree, CMD has 60 days, and unresolved cases go to CHMP arbitration. Since 1 January 2025, the MHRA authorizes medicines for the whole United Kingdom, and European Commission authorizations are no longer valid in Northern Ireland. Packs for the United Kingdom market must carry a United Kingdom-only statement. The national procedure can decide innovative medicines in 150 clock-on days, or up to 210, while the international recognition procedure allows reliance on approvals from named reference regulators. The international recognition procedure opened on 1 January 2024. Recognition A takes 60 days for approvals granted within the previous 2 years. Recognition B takes 110 days for approvals granted within 5 years. As with other procedures, applicant time answering requests for information does not count toward the clock on total. This route shows how reliance operates in practice. The summary of product characteristics is the legally approved description of a medicine for prescribers. It is agreed with the regulator and has 10 numbered sections. Important safety sections include Section 4.3 on contraindications, 4.4 on warnings and precautions, 4.5 on interactions, and 4.8 on undesirable effects. The patient information leaflet is derived from it in lay language. Very common means at least 1 in 10. Common means 1 in 100 to 1 in 10. Uncommon means 1 in 1,000 to 1 in 100. Rare means 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 1,000. Very rare means below 1 in 10,000, and not known is used when frequency cannot be estimated. A company core data sheet is the company's global reference document for safety, indications, dosing, and other core information. Its safety part is the company core safety information, which defines what the company treats as expected during case assessment. In the United States, the label is the prescribing information with highlights, any boxed warning, and numbered sections on contraindications, warnings, and adverse reactions. One molecule may have a United Kingdom SMPC, European Union SMPCs, a United States prescribing information, and a company core data sheet at the same time. These must stay aligned. Expectedness depends on the applicable reference safety document, so a suspected reaction not listed there is unexpected. That difference can trigger expedited reporting obligations and affect later safety decisions. In the European Union, Post-authorization changes are governed by Regulation EC number 1234/2008, amended by Delegated Regulation European Union 2024/1701. Type IA changes have minimal or no impact and follow do and tell. Type IA immediate notification, Type IB, Type 2 and extensions each carry increasing regulatory weight and review requirements. Type 2 variations run on set timetables, including accelerated review for urgent changes. An urgent safety restriction is an interim product information change made because new information affects safe use. If the competent authority raises no objection within 24 hours, it is deemed accepted, and the follow-up variation must be submitted within 15 days. In the United States, the FDA can order labeling changes based on new safety information. A safety team may validate a signal of drug-induced liver injury from spontaneous cases, published literature, and a disproportionality score in Pharmacovigilance. Assessment considers case quality, timing, de-challenge, re-challenge, confounders, and biological plausibility. Regulatory Affairs then turns the recommendation into a Type 2 safety variation, updates SMPC sections 4.4 and 4.8, and carries the same change into the leaflet, core safety information, and United States label. The MHRA runs good pharmacovigilance practice inspections for marketing authorization holders, applicants, and relevant service providers. Inspections may be routine, risk-based, triggered by intelligence, pre-authorization, or focused on a service provider. Findings are graded critical, major or minor, and companies must answer with root cause analysis and a corrective and preventive action plan. Version control across safety documents and databases is essential. You have seen how medicines move through authorization, how regulators divide their roles, how dossiers and labels are structured, and how safety changes are carried into the license. You have also seen why variations, urgent restrictions, and inspections matter after approval. In regulatory affairs, the central task is keeping the record current as evidence changes.